Who's steering your ship? So this is the question of the day. I get a lot of emails about sort of knowing if you're working from intuition or fear. How do you know the difference? In fact, I got one last night or this morning, and if you wrote this about trusting your own intuition, send it back to me because it somehow got deleted or lost, so I didn't get to read it. But I get this question a lot, and so here's the thing. How do we know if we're making our decisions based on, sorry, that's my dog, based on our fear, our intuition, or yet the opinions of others? I coach a lot of women, and a lot of the response or a lot of the issues discussed have so much to do with worshiping the opinions of others over our own opinion. And it's funny because we can even do that inside of our own selves. We can be running on fear. We can be making decisions based on fear. We can have a self-image based on fear. We can have self-image or opinions based on others. So the key is in knowing how to own your own truth. How to own your own opinion is, in my opinion, doing everything from a place of self-love. So, for instance, I had to make a really big decision today about this event happening next week. Do I go to this event and support the people that I love who are doing this event and sort of be there for them, promote them, do all the things that I feel like I want to do for these people? Or do I do what's in my heart that feels right, which is sadly not make that event, but promote it as much as I can and help as much as I can, but not make it because I actually have my own deadlines that need to be done. And so many people want to please others, and so many people, listen to the opinions of others. I had people say, well, of course you have to go. That's ridiculous. But if I were to listen to everyone else's opinion, I would never probably do what's best for myself because nobody knows us better than we know ourselves. And it's ridiculous to think how many times we actually forgo our own truth for somebody else's opinion. We literally give our power away because we're afraid to disappoint or we're not sure what we really feel. And that's bullshit. The truth is we all know what we feel. We might have forgotten. It might be numbed. We might be stifled by our own fear. But we all know what we want. When we get to that point inside of ourselves where we feel that feeling of sort of peace, this grace kind of comes over us. And we know that in every moment, but the first trigger is usually fear. The first trigger is usually a feeling of, I don't know. And the funny thing is, once that, I don't know, goes away and we don't buy into it, then we can see what's really best for us and make a decision from that place. So when you're really wondering, what's my opinion? Am I making an opinion from love or fear? It's the feeling. Trust the feeling. If something feels stressful or fearful or confusing, it's not the right choice for you most times. Now, always double check it with yourself. But for me, I used to be somebody when I was younger who somebody would look at me the wrong way and I'd freak out. Like, what did I do wrong? It was like a conditioned thing in me. And now what I've learned over a million years is that it doesn't matter at all, actually. If someone gives me a weird look or says something shitty about me or writes weird comments, I get those sometimes. Okay, great. That's your opinion. It has nothing to do with my own opinion or the truth for me. So that's something we need to start getting really strong in, is knowing that our sense of self and our sense of nurturing and loving ourselves is far more important than what the opinions of other people are about our own selves, right? So the first thing I just want to say is really to get in touch with that is to feel what feels right for you. What is most loving? What is coming from a place of nurturing your own soul? That's the right decision. Whether it's going to upset someone else, that's their own issue. They deal with that. But if it comes from pure intention and you're doing something that supports your own growth, your own sort of nourishment of your own being, and it makes you feel good, that's the opinion that you should inject into the world. That is the opinion that you should hold on to and own. And I can guarantee that when you're connected to your loving, not your fear and not the opinions of others, but you're starting to really honor your own loving more than anything, you will know very quickly what's right for you. So that's your daily dose for today. Namaste.